Hello everybody, welcome to my video on Window Film 101, the game changer you didn't know that you needed. And this video is particularly for the property managers and property owner in British Columbia in Canada. My name is Edward Zhang. I'm a partner for EcoVision Window Films. We're an authorized dealer of window films and professional installers. Most of our installers have over 10 years of experience with a combined 100 years of experience installing window film. But the most absurd thing that I have heard is most people that I talk to have no idea about what window film is and its benefits. Well, that's because most professionals and business owners will tell you you need a brand new windows because you will get grants from the government, which takes a long time to come by, or you will need a brand new HVAC system, which costs a lot of money and just money out of your pocket, or you just get those portable air conditioning units, hopefully that you can just live through the extreme heat that you experience in the summertime. Or sometimes people might recommend you getting blinds, which doesn't really keep out the heat. But these may have been the case 30 years ago, but today there are additional tools and additional technologies to help you solve the problem in a better and cost-effective way, which is UV window films. And this knowledge I'm about to share with you today will add an additional tool in your tool belt to help you deal with heat, sustainability, and temperature control. So that when you apply this to your buildings, you will take care of your space, and in return, your space will take care of you. If you take advantage of this window film technology, I will guarantee you that you will not only cool your space, save energy cost, but also help the occupants stay comfortable. The first thing we need to know about window film is by far the important yet the most overlooked is the big question: what is window film? Well, think of UV window film, architecture film, solar film, or in automotives, it's called window tinting, as sunscreen for your windows. It's that thin, transparent film that enhances your glass's performance without replacing the entire window. Made primarily from durable polyester PETs. Adhesive with UV blockers. They're polyester based. Ceramic particles. Metallic layers for UV and heat rejection. There's also a layer of scratch resistant coating. And these are all precision made in factories by compressing multiple layers together. Similar technology they use for sunglasses and space equipment. When I say space, I mean outer space. But after we figure out what it is, there is one thing that the property owners and property managers will completely neglect and wouldn't question. But when in reality, it should have been the first thing that you ask, where it all came from. This is where I have spent over 20 hours for this video to identify the origin of UV window film. The technology was first developed in the 1960s during the time of the space age by NASA. To protect astronauts from harsh space radiation. It was first patented for property use in the 1966, and during the 70s, it became extremely popular, especially during the energy crisis of the 70s. And since that time, the technology has evolved from metallized materials. Now there are nanotechnology and there are ceramic materials and advanced multi-layers that not only give you better protection, but also better durability. The next point that I'm about to share with you is perhaps the most disregarded, and yet it's the one that drives the most curiosity. What does window films actually do? Well, first and foremost, it blocks 99% of the UV rays. This can protect the interiors from fading. We had a client that's an art collector. He was facing a big issue. Some of his art, the expensive ones, are starting to fade. Then he realized it could be the UV rays that's damaging his art. He called us over. We installed a type of UV film that blocks out the heat and the UV rays, but without making the windows look different. And after years, his art remained the same color and fading no more. Next, it rejects infrared heat up to 75%. This keeps building cooler in the summer reduce the air conditioning loads significantly, and it allows visible light to come in. This just helps maintain natural daylight without those harmful particles and the harmful effects. It also reduces glare. When you have your devices close to the windows, you will see that, especially when you're watching TV. This completely reduces that. One additional point is it also enhances safety. Most glass, they shatter due to the difference in temperature. Since you have a film on, it's going to hold the glasses in place. Now that we have what window film does, the next point is by far the easiest to understand, yet most people overcomplicate it. Which leads to the next question, how does UV window films do it? Well, if we go back, we have mentioned one of the benefits it has, which is to block UV rays. There are specialized chemicals that absorb UV radiation, converting it to harmless heat. And regarding heat rejection, there's metallic parts of the film that rejects the heat. Then there's the nanoceramic films that absorb infrared rays without altering the window appearance. Also, there's selective transparency, allowing visible light to come in while filtering out all the harmful wavelengths of light. There's another type of film which has all-year performance. This is called low emissivity, the low E film. They not only retain indoor heat in the wintertime, they also reject solar heating in the summer, optimizing comfort all year round. Now we know how window films does it, we can now move on to everyone's favorite question. Why should we get it done now? Well, here's the benefits. This is one of the most cost-effective retrofitting categories. It usually has a quick ROI, payback period 2 to 5 years. There's immediate energy savings as soon as you apply it. It instantly cools the indoor temperature. It's compatible with HVAC systems for further efficiency. If you have new windows, portable ACs is also compatible and sometimes even works simultaneously among all the other options. It's maintenance free, unlike HVAC systems where on an annual basis there needs to be maintenance done. For UV window films, all you need is a piece of cloth and non-alcoholic cleanser. You install it once and you get a lifetime benefit of 20 to 30 years. And there's no seasonal adjustment, no storage needed. It also improves occupant comfort with the immediate reduction in glare, heat absorption, and creating way better indoor climate. This also helps future-proof your properties, helping you meet sustainability targets, whether it's LEED score or Energy Star. It enhances your property value. It prepares you for a much stricter regulations on sustainability and energy, especially it lowers those carbon footprints. So that's the Window Film 101 for property owners and property managers. I want you to subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video.